You're 2 hours into a Saturday night. The music is pulsing through the floorboards. 50 different conversations are bouncing off the walls. And you are quietly calculating the cost of staying another 30 minutes. Culture labels this the Irish goodbye, the act of slipping out the back without a word. Most people view this as rude, flaky, or proof that you're painfully antisocial. Society expects you to find the host, interrupt their conversation, and perform a formal announcement of your departure. This external judgment ignores the internal reality of your nervous system. That sudden, desperate urge to leave triggers when you hit your absolute capacity for external stimulation. Your brain isn't being rude, it's being full. This disappearance functions as a biological defense mechanism. It is a reflexive move to preserve neurological peace before your brain forces a shutdown. To understand the exit, we have to look at how different brains process a room. Most people have a built-in spam filter that automatically deletes 90% of background noise. They can ignore the flickering light or the 17 conversations happening at once to focus on the person in front of them. This is the difference in sensory processing sensitivity. On the left, the brain deflects excess input, but on the right, your brain captures and records everything. You're processing every micro-expression on a stranger's face and every tonal change in the background music simultaneously. This constant, involuntary data collection burns through your mental energy. Your neural network is doing exactly what it was designed to do, make sense of complex patterns that others miss. For a highly sensitive brain, exiting an environment becomes a strict biological imperative. You leave to prevent system failure. At a gathering, your physical data intake happens in real time. You notice the flickering lights, the background conversations, and the subtle tonal shifts. You are trapped in an 8K IMAX processing mode, while the rest of the room operates in standard definition. Every detail is recorded in high resolution, whether you want it to be or not. This heightened perception extends to social data. Sensing a stranger's micro-expression or a friend's vocal tension is a byproduct of this high-resolution processing. According to researchers at Cambridge University, this heightened sensitivity directly correlates to emotional intelligence. You are capturing the subtle social cues that others simply miss. Historically, this hyper-awareness functioned as an evolutionary survival trait. Your ancestors were the ones who noticed the predator approaching or sensed danger before it arrived. It kept the tribe alive, even if it makes modern parties feel like a nightmare. This sensitivity turns you into an emotional Wi-Fi router. You do not just observe emotions, you download them. You absorb the stress, excitement, and chaos of the crowd until your own feelings are buried. By hour 2, the combined data absorption pushes your nervous system into complete psychological overload. Society asks why you can't just politely announce your departure. If you're overwhelmed, wouldn't it be easier to just say goodbye? In reality, the traditional goodbye tour is a grueling multi-step performance. You have to locate the host, interrupt their conversation, and endure the inevitable protests. This highlights the problem of cognitive load. Managing others' emotions and crafting excuses requires immense mental resources you've already spent. You're forcing laughter and predicting reactions while your brain screams for silence. Every polite nod is data your system can't afford. Forcing the goodbye script on an already overloaded nervous system is a psychological trap. It practically guarantees a mental crash before you even reach the door. The Irish goodbye is a direct executive decision. It allows you to bypass the emotional labor and the guilt trips of the goodbye tour entirely. This creates what we call exit strategy autonomy. Leaving unnoticed instantly restores control over your personal environment, letting you move from chaos to comfort without a negotiation. Your nervous system experiences immediate physiological relief the moment you execute the exit. Your heart rate slows, and your brain finally stops screenshotting the room. The phantom exit reclaims your cognitive resources. It is a strategic move to preserve your well-being. Slipping away shifts your focus from the crowd back to your own needs. You are prioritizing your own stability over a social performance. This act of self-preservation protects the positive memory of the event. You leave while you still have a fraction of your energy left, preventing the exhaustion that usually leads to resenting your friends. Are you a master of the phantom exit Or do you still find yourself trapped in the goodbye tour? Tell me your favorite exit strategy in the comments. Protecting your peace is a sign of high self-awareness. Subscribe and join the channel to keep decoding the mind. See you in the next one.